Good morning, all of you. I have completed the first one, that is product mix. I'll have to start now the price mix. Okay, so you all have already studied in economics also that what is price? Price is nothing but the money value of the product. Okay, means the producer produces a product, all right, by incurring a cost, okay, and add some additional amount in the cost, and that become price. So price is nothing but the monetary value of the product which is being produced by the producer. Is it clear? So under price mix, now you people have to study two heading: meaning and concept of price mix and factors determining price. Is it clear? Now see, open your book, page number 340. Now you see the meaning of price mix. Okay, the term price denotes the money value of a product or service. As I already told you, that whatever product a firm or a producer produces, the money value of that product is called price. That we know further. It is the amount of money a seller is asking for the product or service he offer for sale, or the amount which buyers are to buy for it. Is it clear? So price is nothing but the amount of money which a seller is asking for the product or the service which he is offering, the price of the service which the seller is offering, okay, or the amount which the buyer are to pay for buying the commodity. Is it clear? So basically, price is nothing but the money value of the product which is being produced by the producer. So underline, all of you, the term price denotes the money value of a product or service. It is the amount of money a seller is asking for the product or service he offered for sale, or the amount which buyers are to pay for it. Till here, after that, you people need to come to the second paragraph, that is price as an element of marketing mix. In the first paragraph, you need only this much. Okay, then price is an important element in marketing mix of a firm and affect other components of marketing mix. Okay, so you know that price mix is one of the important, or one of the element of marketing mix. It is not only an element of marketing mix, but it is an important element of marketing mix, and it is so important that price mix affects the other component of marketing mix also. That is what it is given in this line. So all of you on the line, the price is an important element in the marketing mix of a firm and affect other component of the marketing mix. The quality of a product, the service supplied along with it, the channel of distribution, and the promotional effort depend gently upon the price. Obviously, what is the quality of the product? That also depends on the price. Then the service supplied along with it, okay, means when first thing, by price you will able to know the quality of the product. By price you will also able to know the services which is being supplied along with the product. And it also reflects the channel of distribution. The promotional effort depend greatly upon the price. Further, keep on underlining, price is fundamental to all marketing effort. It is a regulatory mechanism by means of which the seller and the buyer come to a mutually satisfactory understanding. Yes, it is a mechanism where what is a mechanism which actually allows consumer and producer to be mutually satisfied, is the price of the commodity. Is it clear? Then price determines largely the sale volume and profit margin. Obviously, how much commodity is to be sold in the market, that sale value is also depending on price. And not only that, the profit margin of the producer also depends on the price. So price should not be too less. If it will be too less, profit margin will be less. If it will be too high, then volume of sale will be less. So the firm need to determine the price in such a way that it should not be too less or it should not be too high, so that it will not adversely affect the volume of sale and profit margin of the producer. Okay, so price determine largely the sale volume and profit margin. Price structure affects the competitive position and market share of a firm. A firm cannot succeed if the prices are too low or too high. Prices are important from the point of view of consumer and seller. How to the consumer? To consumer, price determine his purchasing power and standard of living, obviously. If you want to know what is the purchasing power of the consumer and what is the standard of living, then definitely that is determined through the prices. Consumers take their buying decision and allocate their income with the help of prices of alternate goods and services. That we know that every consumer take a decision of what commodity he want to buy and how he is going to allocate his income among different commodity. That he does with the help of comparing the prices of alternative goods and services available in the market. Without pricing, there can be no marketing, as sale take place only when the buyer and the sellers agree on a price. Price determines the revenue which the seller generate from the market. Is it clear to all of you? So till here, second paragraph full, you people have to write under the concept of price mix. So what do you mean by price mix? It is the money value of a product or service. It is the amount of money a seller is asking for the product or service he is offering for sale, or the amount which buyers are to pay for it is the price. Then price is an important element of marketing mix because it determines the other component of the marketing mix. Is it clear? So it is the price which actually is the base of mutually satisfactory condition between consumer and producer. Price actually determines the volume of sales and profit margin. So that is why price should not be too high or should not be too less. Also, it is the price which helps the consumer and producer to take their decisions. Okay, so that is what given in the second paragraph. So this much you people have to write under the concept of price mix. Now, the next heading which we need to discuss is the factors determining price. Okay, several factors are given. Objective of the firm, cost of the product, customer demand, competition in the market, quality and services. All right, then buying motives, promotional strategy, risk and government control are the various factors which affects the price. Okay, so I have told you how much you people have to write in the price mix. Now let me explain you the factors which affects the prices. Now first one is objective of the firm. Okay, price of the product depends on the firm's objective. A firm may decide out of several objectives. Yes, we have done in economics also when we were doing a discussion about the motive of the producer. Producers sometimes aim is profit maximization or risk minimization, or sales maximization or risk minimization we have done. So what should be the price of the product? That depends on the objective of the firm. If the objective of the firm is profit maximization, then what price a producer will keep? Obviously high. If the producer wants to sell more commodity, then he will keep the price low so that he can attract more customers and he will able to sell more commodities in the market. Now see the first factor in the book. Price of the product depends upon the firm's objective. A firm may decide out of several objectives. What are the objectives? A profit maximization, a specific level of profit, target level of sales, a particular share of the market, prevailing market price, etc. The price fixed for the product must be in line with the firm's pricing objective. Is it clear? So what is the firm's objective is actually affects the price of the product. Second, cost of the product. Obviously, higher the cost of the product, higher will be the price. Lower the cost of the product, lower will be the price. Same thing is here. Retail prices are the cost of production and distribution plus the profit margin. No business can survive for long without covering its cost. Obviously, no businessman, no firm, no producer can survive until and unless that producer or a firm will able to cover its cost. In the long run, prices should cover the total cost per unit, but in the short run, prices should cover variable cost. You know this, that cost production is actually studied under two heads, short run and long run. In short run, in long run, producer must cover its total cost. But in short run, producer must at least cover its variable cost. We have done that in short run. There are two costs, variable cost and fixed cost. Here same thing is mentioned. So what is the second objective which affects the price, which determines the price, is the cost of the product. Third one, customers' demand. Yes, obviously, higher the demand, higher the price, lower the demand, lower the price. So the nature and size of demand in relation to supply of an article is another important factor affecting price. It may be necessary to sell below cost under condition of exceptionally low demand. Obviously, अगर डिमांड कम है तो प्रोड्यूसर के पास कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है, वो अपने कमोडिटी को उस प्राइस पे बेच देगा जो उसके कॉस्ट से भी कम है. सपोज उसने उस कमोडिटी को प्रोड्यूस करने में 10 रुपए लगाए, वो उसको 8 रुपए में भी भेज देगा ताकि वो मिनिमम कॉस्ट अपना कवर कर ले जब डिमांड एक्सेप्शनली लो होगा. देन ऑन द अदर हैंड, ओके, प्राइस इलास्टिसिटी ऑफ डिमांड इज ऑल्सो इम्पॉर्टेंट इन प्राइसिंग. ऑब्वियसली प्राइस अगर डिमांड इनइलास्टिक है तो प्रोड्यूसर हमेशा हाई प्राइस रखेगा. अगर डिमांड इलास्टिक है तो प्रोड्यूसर हमेशा लो प्राइस रखेगा. इलास्टिक डिमांड है मतलब अगर वो हाई प्राइस रखेगा तो कंज्यूमर शिफ्ट कर देगा अपने प्रोडक्ट, अपने कंजम्पशन को. इज इट क्लियर? सो दैट इज द थर्ड फैक्टर. देन competition in the market. Obviously, price change by competitors often act as the guide in pricing decision. For example, Maruti Udyog has to decide the price of its Gen and Alto car, keeping in view the competitive hand like Centro, Indica and Palio. Is it clear? So means how much price a producer keeps, that depends on the price of its competitor's price, product price. Is it clear? Then quality and service. An article may be sold at price much above the cost if the customer considered the article is of exceptionally quality or value service rendered. Obviously, अगर consumer को लगेगा कि ये पर्टिकुलर कमोडिटी की क्वालिटी जो है बहुत अच्छी है, तो प्रोड्यूसर उस कमोडिटी को उस प्राइस पे बेचेगा जो कि बहुत ज्यादा हाई होगा उसके कॉस्ट से. सो डेफिनेटली क्वालिटी अफेक्ट्स द प्राइस. देन buying motive. A customer may pay a high price to satisfy his what? Vanity. To get the utility, vanity means utility, a consumer may get ready to buy a commodity at a higher price. This happens when the article is purchased for a status or prestige. Snob appeal is discussed here. If the aim of the consumer is to show his status symbol in the society, then he will be ready to pay even high price for the product. So, buying motive. What is the motive of a buyer to purchase a commodity? If a motive of a buyer to purchase a commodity to show his prestige or status in the society, then definitely he will be ready to purchase a commodity at a higher price. Next is promotional strategy. Yes. What is the price of the commodity? That also depends on the promotional strategy adopted by the firm. Firm using intensive technique of sales promotion may price their product above the market price. The attempt to differentiate product from competitive product and satisfy the customers that the product is high priced due to its several advantages. तो आप अपने promotional strategy से कस्टमर्स के दिमाग में ये इनकलकेट कर सकते हैं कि आई हैव केप्ट हाई प्राइस ऑफ माई प्रोडक्ट बिकॉज माई प्रोडक्ट हैज दिस काइंड्स ऑफ द फीचर्स विच इज नॉट अवेलेबल इन द अदर. सो योर price is also affected by the firm's promotional strategies. Sometimes firms keeps the price of the product very high as compared to its competitors, and it got success in selling its product also by adopting a efficient promotional strategy, by getting success in popularizing its product by showing its various additional features. So promotional strategy of the firm also affects the price. Next one is the risk. Is that no firm will able to sell a commodity until and unless it is not taking the risk. Since some seasonal goods and fashion articles are sold at price out of line with cost to cover unusual risk undertaken by the seller. Goods which are sold on liberal terms of credit may also be high priced to cover loss of interest and risk of bad debt. Is it clear to all of you? So obviously risk also affects the price. Then government control. Price of certain products are regulated by government. Means especially the food items, which are the basic necessities of life. Like for example, salt. Government never let the price of the salt to go very high. So definitely the price of those commodities are getting affected with the regulations imposed by the government. Is it clear? So two headings you people have to study under price mix. That is meaning and factors affecting price mix. Is it clear? Next, which we have to study is the place mix, children. Okay, place mix. Under place mix, we need to study channel of distribution. Okay, then choice of channel of distribution. Okay, and then physical distribution. These are the three things we need to study under the place mix. Is it clear to all of you? So let me start the place mix or distribution mix, which is the third element. First was product mix that we have completed. Then price mix we have just now completed. Next, third one is place mix that we need to understand, children. So see, place mix. Place mix means the distribution of product to make that product available to the customer for purchase and consumption. Is it clear to all of you? That is called distribution. Product means the type of the product. Okay. Price mix means money value of the product or services which is produced. Place mix means the place mix is also called distribution mix. Means the goods needs to be distributed to the right place at the right time so that that good need to be available for the customer to purchase and to use it. Is it clear? That process is called place mix or distribution mix. Now see all of you in the book. Place element of marketing mix refers to, underline, distribution of product to make them available to customer for purchase and consumption. Is it clear? Distribution of product is an important element of marketing mix because if the product are not made available to the customer at the right place, in right quantity and at the right time, they would not buy the product obviously. Is it clear? So till here you people have to write on the meaning of place mix. So what do you mean by place mix? It is the distribution of product to make it available for the customer so that he can purchase and he can consume it. Distribution of product or place mix is an important element of marketing mix because if the product are not available to the customer at the right place, in the right quantity and at the right time, then definitely they would not buy the product. But if it will be available to them in the right time, in the right quantity and at the right place, then definitely the consumer will buy. Okay. So now see, all of you. So what is the meaning you people have to write under the place mix? Place element of marketing mix refers to distribution of product to make them available to customer for purchase and consumption. Distribution of product is an important element of marketing mix. Why? Because if the product are not made available to the customer at the right place, in right quantity and at right time, they would not buy the product. Is it clear? Till here is the meaning. Then after that, just next line you see, distribution element involve two broad function. It has two broad function. Underline both. The number A, the choice of distribution channel through which the product shall follow from the manufacturer to ultimate user. Is it clear? So what is the first function? The choice of distribution channel. And through the choice of distribution channel, it is make it sure that the product should flow from the manufacturer and should reach to the ultimate user. That is the first function. Second function, physical distribution. What do you mean by physical distribution? Comprising transportation and storage of goods. Okay. So in the first function of place mix or distribution mix, okay, it has been make it assure that the product should very smoothly flow from manufacturer and reach it to the ultimate user. And in the second one, that is called physical distribution, which means that the product must be transported well and should be stored properly. These are the two functions. So these things you have to underline. Then further, this much only is more than enough. Till the storage of goods, you people have to write under the place mix. Now, so we are going to study the two broad important functions, that is channel of distribution. Okay, so under channel of distribution, what we do? Under channel of distribution, we make it sure that the product must flow smoothly from the manufacturer and reach it to the final user. Now see, so how much you people have to write under the place mix? I have already told you people, till transportation and storage of goods. Till here you people have to write. Now we'll start with the first one, that is channel of distribution. Now see all of you, a channel of distribution or trade channel is the route or path along which product flow from the point of production to the point of ultimate consumption or use. That's what I told you. From manufacturer, by adopting the channel of distribution, the product is made it available to the final user. So underline all of you here. A channel of distribution or trade channel is the first function of the place mix or distribution mix. Is the route or path along which product flow from the point of production to the point of ultimate consumption or use. It starts with the producer and end with the consumer. Till here you people have to write. Then further, in the same paragraph you see, a distribution channel consists of the set of people and the firm involved in the transfer of title to a product as the product moves from producer to ultimate consumer or business user. Till here you people have to write under the meaning of channel of distribution. Then further you see, this next paragraph, a channel of distribution represents three types. Channel of distribution is of three types. First one, product flow downward from the producer to consumer. Okay, product flows downward from producer to consumer. First type of the channel of distribution. Second, cash flows upward from consumers to the producer as payment for product. ठीक है, पहले प्रोडक्ट जो है वो प्रोड्यूसर से कंज्यूमर तक आएगा और जो कंज्यूमर कैश पेमेंट देगा उस प्रोडक्ट को खरीदने के लिए, फ्रॉम देन इट विल मूव अपवर्ड फ्रॉम कंज्यूमर टू द प्रोडक्ट प्रोड्यूसर. दैट इज द second type of the channel of distribution. Third, marketing information flows in both directions. Whatever marketing information are provided to the consumer as well as to the producer. Okay, so there are three types of the channel of distribution. First one, the product flows downward from producer to the consumer. Then the cash which flows upward from consumer to the producer. Third, the marketing information which are flowing to both the channel, that is consumer as well as producer. Further, channel of distribution performs the following function. Okay, it's important. The first one, shorting. Middlemen procure goods of different nature, size and quality from the several sources. They sort these goods into homogeneous group on the basis of size and quality. Is it clear? So first the middleman purchase it from the producer. All right, and they sort these goods. Sort means they supply these goods into homogeneous group. What do you mean by homogeneous goods? Retailer. All retailers, we have done perfectly competitive market under the market chapter. And I gave you the example of perfectly competitive market is all the retailers. In retail, I told you, means under perfect competition, what is the nature of the commodity? Homogeneous. That is what it is mentioned. Shorting. Shorting means middleman procure, collect the goods of different natures, size and quality. मतलब एक middleman डिफरेंट commodities को खरीदेगा. Commodities बहुत different natures के होंगे, size के होंगे, quality के होंगे, from several sources, and they short these goods. इन लोग ये सारे goods को supply करेंगे into homogeneous group. Homogeneous group का मतलब होता है perfectly competitive market on the basis of size and quality. First function of the channel of distribution. Second, accumulation. Middleman build up a stock of product to maintain a continuous flow of supply to customers. So middleman क्या करेंगे? एक स्टॉक बनाएंगे, स्टॉक ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट बनाएंगे जिससे कि वो कॉन्टिन्यूअसली गुड्स को सप्लाई कर पाए टू द कंज्यूमर. सेकेंड फंक्शन, एलोकेट. एलोकेट मीन्स मिडिलमैन ब्रेक द स्टॉक इनटू स्मॉल एंड कन्वीनियंट पैक्स. उसके बाद जब वो लेके आएंगे तो छोटे छोटे पैक्स में उसको ब्रेक करेगा वो कौन? द मिडिलमैन, एंड देन सो दैट इट कैन बी इजिली प्रोवाइडेड टू द फाइनल यूजर. Then assorting. Middleman procure and deliver goods of different types in combination desired by customer. For example, customer can buy all items of grocery from one retailer. That's it. Then promotion. Middleman promotes sales through personal selling and word of mouth publicity. Then risk taking. Merchant, middleman take ownership of goods. They assume risk caused by spoilage, destruction, price fluctuation, etc. ये सारी चीजों का वो रिस्क लेता है कौन? The middleman, which is called the यहाँ पे जो middleman है उसका मतलब है wholesaler, and wholesaler provided to the retailer are the 6 functions of channel of distribution. Okay, so first I told you the meaning of price mix or distribution mix. It has 2 functions. First is channel of distribution, which I have explained you the meaning of channel of distribution, the 3 types of channel of distribution, and the functions of channel of distribution. Is it clear to all of you? Then there are several alternate channels are available for distribution of products. Several alternate channels are available. Okay, now first one is manufacturer consumer. Okay, that is the zero level channel or direct channel. This is the shortest and simplest channel involving direct sale of goods and services by producer to consumer. Then no middleman or intermediary is present between the producer and the consumer. Till here is the first one. Then the producer may sell directly to consumer through door-to-door salesman, direct mail, internet, tail marketing, automatic vending machine, and through his own retail stores. Till here you people have to write in the first channel of distribution. Second, what is the second one? Manufacturer, retail, consumer. Under this channel, the manufacturer sells to one or more retailer. जो manufacturer होगा वो एक से ज़्यादा retailer को वो बेचेगा, who in turn sell to the ultimate consumer. Is it clear? That's very much clear. In the second one, third one, manufacturer, wholesaler, retailer, consumer. अब यहाँ पे manufacturer wholesaler को बेचेगा, wholesaler retailer को बेचेगा. That is the third one, third channel. Then see, this is the most commonly used channel for the distribution, and यही system use होता है जहाँ पे the manufacturer sell in bulk to the wholesaler, who in turn sells to a large number to the retailer. Till here you people have to write. And the last one, that is the fourth one, मैन्युफैक्चरर, एजेंट, होलसेलर, रिटेलर, कस्टमर. अब यहाँ पे एजेंट आ गया ना. यहाँ पे मैन्युफैक्चरर क्या करेगा? एजेंट को बेचेगा, एजेंट होलसेलर को बेचेगा, होलसेलर रिटेलर, एंड रिटेलर फाइनली कस्टमर को बेचेगा. इज इट क्लियर? सो नाउ यू सी ऑल ऑफ यू. Channel of first I have explained you place mix or distribution mix, in which I told you it has 2 functions. What is the first function? Channel of distribution. I've explained you the meaning of channel of distribution. Then I told you that there are 3 types of channel of distribution. Then channel of distribution performs the following function like sorting, accumulation, allocation, assorting, promotion, risk taking. Then channel of distribution has alternative channel. The first one is zero level channel, where manufacturer directly sell to consumers. The second is manufacturer retail consumer, जहां पे manufacturer directly retailer को बेचेगा और retailer consumer को बेचेगा. Third, manufacturer wholesaler को बेचेगा, wholesaler will sell it to the retailer and retailer will sell it to the consumer, which is called two-level channel. Then three-level channel is manufacturer will sell it to the agent, agent will sell it to the wholesaler, and wholesaler to the retailer, and from retailer it will reach finally to the final user. Is it clear? Now, the second one is choice of channel of distribution. As I told you that place mix has two functions. One is the channel of distribution, which we have completed. Second one is choice of channel of distribution. And I told you that what do you mean by choice of channel of distribution? It means that the goods, two activities it include, transportation and storage. Okay, that is the meaning of choice of channel of distribution. Now see, while choosing a channel of distribution, the following factors should be taken into consideration. First, product related factor. अब ये बहुत सारे factors को consider करना चाहिए. Product related factor हैं, जैसे कि the nature and type of the product have an important bearing on the choice of distribution channel. What are those? First, unit value. When the product is to be distributed, is costly, shorter channel are appropriate. For example, gold, jewelry, car, these are the costly ones. Then second one, perishability. The product is perishable, those who perished or destroy very soon. Then bulk and weight means bulky and heavy product need to be distributed. Very easy these points. Then standardization. Standardized product can easily be sold through intermediaries. Then complexity of the product, technically complex product like machines, equipment, photograph, it talks about. Is it clear? Then market related factors, nature of the market, मतलब market का nature कैसा है, क्या ये perfectly competitive है, monopolistic है, monopoly है. Then size of the market, that what is the size means how many consumers are available. Then what is the geographical situation where the market is located. Then size and frequency of order. Okay, then third one, company related factor means what is the financial strength of the company, what is the desire for control, volume of output. Then middleman related factors. The fourth one, these things you people have to learn, like availability, then attitude, service, sales potential, cost, then custom competition, legal constraints. These are the points. Is it clear to all of you? Now you people have to learn these points. There is no other way out. Is it clear? Then further, we have physical distribution. Okay, that I'm going to teach you people tomorrow, the physical distribution. And finally, the third one will start, that is promotion mix. And under promotion mix, it has various elements like advertising, sales promotion, okay, personal selling, these points are there. Then publicity, okay, these are the factors we will study. Now, I'll complete this chapter most probably tomorrow, children. So in your pre-board exam, till chapter number 14th will be a portion of your pre-board examination. Chapter 15th I'll give you in the second pre-board. For today only this much. Thank you, children.